unfolding road, the one that stole the eye, following the faded frames of old that blindly fade denied. When I drew a breath and asked her why, the statue's sigh replied, nevermore the silent stone I want, the wind that cried the night.
Officially welcome you to the 2019-20 awards banquet. I'm your head coach, Kevin Black, and this has been a very strange season for us for a lot of reasons. I think we fell short of some of the goals that we had set from the beginning of the year, but we lacked the closure that we really desired as a community and as a wrestling team, because we had our banquet cut short and also the kids qualifier, which is a big part of our team cohesion. And this COVID-19 pandemic has really taken a lot of wind out of our sails. So I want to take the opportunity to recognize our seniors and to present the awards to our awards recipients for the 2019-2020 season.
We go up and we go down. We ain't scared, we love the sound. We don't feel what we hear. We go up, 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 up. Yeah, we go up and we go down. We ain't scared, we love the sound. We don't feel what we hear. We go up, 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 up. Yeah, we go. We ain't gonna stop, no, no, no. No one stands alone. Lights illuminating dancers between dusk and dawn. Da 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 dum dum ba. Da 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 dum dum ba. Sunlight turns out the clouds above. Smoke is running through our veins. There's no limit to our love. We are near, we are vain.
We post those statistics up on the wall throughout the season, but then also put our career leaders and season leaders throughout the whole history of River Falls Wrestling up on our wrestling room wall, and it really gives our athletes a target to shoot for. An award that's become very important to me as the head coach is our Perfect Attendance Award. We hold our wrestlers to very high standards, and perfect attendance is something that's very important to the growth and the development of our program. Travis Moulter, freshman, perfect attendance. Miles Longsdorff, sophomore, perfect attendance. Cooper Andrea, senior, perfect attendance. Ethan Cernahouse, junior, perfect attendance. Aiden Peterson, sophomore, perfect attendance. Tyler Hayden, sophomore, perfect attendance. And then we had some kids that that were not able to be on the mat at the end of the year that kept coming. Owen Larson, sophomore, perfect attendance, and Caleb Mielke, a freshman, perfect attendance. So we're really proud of the commitment level of all of these wrestlers. Being there every day matters. The world is run by people who show up. So every year we give out a couple of awards just like this to our wrestlers. These are ones that are voted on by the coaches. We talk deeply about who gets what award. We added a couple awards this year. We've had a hardest worker award in the past, and we thought of two individuals immediately with the hardest worker, and we didn't know how to divide them up. So we then created a second award that we're calling the Wildcat Award. So our hardest worker award is what it is. It's the hardest worker. Our Wildcat Award would be the hardest worker as well, except for we thought we're going to take it another step in everything that represents our mission and vision as River Falls Wrestling. The Wildcat would get this award. So the first two awards, the hardest worker goes to Miles Longsdorf, and the Wildcat Award is going to go to Tyler Hayden. A fun award for us to wrestle back and forth with is the Most Improved Award. And now, Most Improved, does that come to the person who improved the most throughout the season, or improved the most from last season till this season? Gabe Glaubitz is going to be our Most Improved for the 2019-20 season. Well, the next award is one of the most important awards, and this is the Teammate of the Year. And for us as coaches, this was an easy one. This one name came to our mind immediately and was really the only one in the discussion. Now, understand, we had a lot of great teammates this year, and I'm proud of the growth and the development that this team has had and the team cohesion that is establishing daily. Nobody sacrificed for the team and cared about the team more than Cooper Andrea. And Cooper sacrificed from day one all the way till the end of the season. We're going to be forever grateful for him, and I think everyone on the team is going to always have a respect for Cooper because of how he handled his senior season. So our Teammate of the Year is Cooper Andrea. The final individual award that we're going to give out tonight is the Most Valuable Wrestler. And traditionally what we've done in the past is the person with the highest team points wins the most valuable. You know, there's a cause and effect, right? Usually the person who has the most team points is the most valuable, and they go the furthest in the tournament series. They have the most wins, they have the most pins, all of those kinds of things. So this year it went right along with that as it being an easy decision for us because of the statistical side of things. But Vito Massa, he just is new to River Falls, and he's going to win the Most Valuable Wrestler this year. He was a state qualifier in Minnesota, moved over here, had a lot of expectations, I think put expectations on himself, but this award here goes to Vito this year. I'd like to take some time to recognize our senior wrestlers for the 2019 and 20 season. We had quite a few seniors this year, and it was a really eclectic group of kids. We had some kids who'd been wrestling since they were little, right? And we had some kids that just began this year. We had a foreign exchange student who had never been on the wrestling room, and he came in and did his best and really won us over, became part of our family. So the first person we'll talk about today is Simon Wagner, Shimon Wagner, and he came over and he stayed with the Cuds. He's a foreign exchange student, and oh my goodness, did we just love Shimon on the wrestling team. He was a warrior, and he battled and he worked his tail off, and he had never been involved in wrestling before, and everyone loved watching Shimon wrestle. He was a great teammate. He was very inspirational in the wrestling room, really motivated people to work hard. So it was Jose Ceja, and I call him Jose. A lot of people call him Ceja or Raymond. His brother calls him Raymond. And he came out for wrestling. This is his first year, and he really enjoyed the grind. He just was willing to give it his best shot and to do the best he can. And I really liked how Jose put it out on the line and did everything he could to try to be successful. Another senior that we're proud to recognize tonight is Kevin Penning. And Kevin came in as a freshman and has wrestled at the lightest weight class all 4 years. His first year wrestling, he weighed about 80 pounds, and he got some varsity experience then and got some varsity experience this year. we all enjoyed Lil Kev. As coaches, we're proud that we had the opportunity to put him in at different times. He was just a really special part of our program. We had Ryan Pease come back out for wrestling this year after taking a year off, and he filled in really nicely for us when we needed him. In one match in particular, when we wrestled Baldwin Woodville early in the season, and he picked up a big pin, thought he was going to wrestle their stud 182-pounder. We tried to shift the lineup a little bit to get the matchup we desired, and they pulled a switch on us quickly too. And Ryan got a pin, and it was awesome. He got a chance to wrestle varsity for us at regionals, and was a really important part of the team this year. Another senior who took a year off in the middle of his career was Austin Mueller. He came back out and really solidified himself last year as a key member of the team. He challenged me at the beginning of the year, and I really appreciated it about him. He came to me and from a leadership standpoint and offered some input on how we can best reach our team and some of the things that we needed to do to make sure that our team could reach its full potential. So I appreciated him in that way, but I also appreciated Austin's sense of humor. He's got that little dry wit about him that really keeps us on edge and keeps things exciting. A senior who really stepped up for us really big this year was Gabe Glaubitz. He stayed after practice. He grabbed the throw dummy. Not only was he working hard, he was keeping the spirits light. He was communicating with coaches. He was encouraging others. And it was just really fun to watch Gabe kind of come into his own this year and be very dependable and nearly making it to the state tournament. We were really proud of him because he became an anchor for us. Gabe has always worn his personality on his sleeve, and we appreciate that about him. He is who he is, and he's unashamed of that, and we're really proud of him for stepping up in these leadership roles this year. Well, a senior that we were really fortunate to have in our school district over these last 4 years was Garrett Borth. He did everything he could to realize his dreams. He came here and wanted to be a state qualifier. We were close last year. He lost in a wrestleback. And then this year, we thought some things were going to fall into place, and it just wasn't in the cards, and it was really heartbreaking for us as coaches and for Garrett. The last 3 years, he was a 20-match winner for us. It was really, really dependable. Northern Badger finalist. Looked really good throughout the season. Had an injury towards the end of the season that going to be one of those things I think he's going to, and I know that I'm going to, as a coach, of the what could have been, thinking back, like how far could he have gone. And we're really proud of Garrett. We're really proud of him being a part of this community. The final senior wrestler that I want to recognize tonight is Cooper Andrea. Cooper was right in the middle of that weight where we were just jam-packed at 132, 138, and right at the beginning of the year he demonstrated his commitment level to everyone on the team, and we knew we could count on him because he got down for that first duel, got down to 132 pounds, and it was hard, and he never complained once. We were really, really optimistic about Cooper's chances this season, and he paid the price in the off-season the last 2 years in the weight room and really transformed his body and was in a position to do some really great things this year. He hurt his knee a couple weeks before regionals, and we could just never get him back. Heartbreaking setback for us. But I have complete confidence in Cooper that he's gonna learn from some of these setbacks that he had during his wrestling career, because he's a high character individual. He's dependable. He sacrificed for this team. He invested in this team, and we're going to forever be grateful for him, and we're going to miss Cooper.